What is paid for by the citizen belongs to the citizen. Anything that is paid for by the people directly or indirectly via the states or via laws that ensures that such spending is obligatory always belongs to the people. Every citizen of the nation is thus entitled to complete transparency, or, put another way, is entitled to a right of third-party oversight over all the financial flows associated with what they pay for, and thus over all that belongs to them. Without this principle of third-party oversight, without this transparency, how are the people supposed to understand the environment in which they live? How are the people supposed to make the right decisions for themselves, for their families, and for their entire communities if the people are denied the right to see how their money is being spent? Any form of omertà, of procedural secrecy, and of duplicity are the greatest incentive for criminal enterprise. And yet, to understand how a system truly functions, we must understand the financial flows of that system. In fact, every single movement of money. Every forensic investigator knows, follow the money and you will find the culprit. In our situation, the aim is not to point a finger at any type of culprit, but rather to ensure that all the actors who are actually involved in the spending of the taxpayers' money, the people's money, are well and truly personally accountable. Who really are the beneficiaries of this spending, and what service are actually being produced therewith? Once the citizens enjoy an automatic third-party oversight, which is enshrined in the Constitution without any exception, all actors involved in the activities of the community, society, or the state, in the domain of education, health, justice, and the press, will be unequivocally held to account. The only way to ensure that our institutions and all their actors are held fully accountable is to require total and absolute transparency in respect to all financial flows and in respect to all services supplied, because the people pay for those services and the people own them. To put it simply, the people, the citizens, demand full transparency and total visibility of every franc, dollar spent, of every financial transaction whenever it concerns money that they have paid for directly or indirectly, for instance, through the state. Our present initiative aims to restore the effectiveness of the people and the state partnership. The people produce wealth and the state guarantees the infrastructures paid for by the people to permit them to be productive. This implies that in the sector of education, health, justice, the press, and the state, people must have full access not only to the details of financial flows, but also to the contracts binding all the economic actors, natural person and legal entities, whose source of income are all generated by the people. As soon as an economic actor, in whatever legal form, is contractually linked to an entity financed by the people directly or indirectly, it must provide third-party oversight with public access to all information concerning financial flows, as well as information on all contracts signed with all external service providers. The economic actor must also disclose the names of the owner, shareholders, and members of the management if in form of a company. Who are the beneficiaries? Who receives dividends? And what agreements and employment contracts bind them together?